Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This article straight from Verizon's news center. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. Another huge partnership for Verizon with another government agency. So Verizon Public Sector selected for 10-year Navy contract. So let me explain this a little. So there are several different smaller agencies that are using Verizon, and that kind of totals up the overall contract. So the individual ones could be like 15 million here, 20 million there. And then the overall contract that the Navy will pay out will be 10 years for this one, it's over 2 billion. But that's not just going to the Navy directly, that's going to all the other agencies throughout the Navy. So let me explain a little. So there is Navy MWR, which stands for Morale, Welfare, Recreation. That's more for the community support of the families. They run special events. They have recreation centers, gyms. So they were awarded a $15 million contract. So then there are other government agencies throughout the bases. It could still be DoD-related agencies or federal contracting agencies that will also use Verizon. And then, of course, there's the Navy themselves. They have all other organizations that work for them that'll use Verizon. So that's how the contracts end up being as big as they are. Like, they got hospitals, they got dentists, they have all that on the bases. They got stores, groceries. So all of that needs to be connected. The soldiers' barracks, their living quarters, that all needs to be connected with internet. And it looks like Verizon will be the one to handle that. So the Department of the Navy, DON, has selected Verizon Public Sector to provide wireless devices and services through the wireless and telecommunication service contract vehicle Spiral 4. The total value of the multiple award contract, like I said, there are multiple agencies, is up to $2.67 billion over 10 years. So that's a huge contract. I mean, these are the types of contracts that Verizon will not let go. So even if T-Mobile came in at $1.5 billion, for an example, just to undercut Verizon, Verizon might fight back on that one. But of course, just like what AT&T stated with the VA, there's only so much there's only so much wiggle room. If you go too low, then the others aren't willing to go below that. But regardless, Verizon has a certain perception. They are perceived to be the best. So they get these types of contracts with ease. And likely this one is just an extension. I'm sure Verizon has had this one before, and now they're renewing it for another 10 years, valued up to $2.67 billion. So, and that, like I said, and that's throughout all of the agencies that are contracted under this big contract. So they all like Verizon, right? There's civilian contracting companies. There's likely a company that fixes stuff on the ships, and all of them will use Verizon and have been using Verizon for a very long time now. Now, AT&T and T-Mobile are getting better at the basis, but it's nowhere near with what Verizon is doing. That partnership is deepening. Verizon is investing millions more to provide better coverage, more capacity. So it's going to be tough. So the only way I could see Verizon losing some of those contracts on the government agency side, it has to be pricing related. Usually the government, as crazy as it sounds, they choose the cheapest bidder. So if T-Mobile starts undercutting AT&T and Verizon, then it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but that's the only way that I see them giving up contracts from Verizon if T-Mobile starts undercutting the competition. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you are new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.